Alright, hello. This is the start of my series where I'm going to be playing through this new game. Well, not new, but new to me. It's called Hypixel Skyblock, and I've been seeing a bunch of videos about it, and I wanted to give it a try, so this is my first time playing it and my playthrough. So, I start off getting all the basic tools, and I end up bridging over and going through the portal to get to the hub, or the village, which is like, I guess, the hub for like everything you need to do, like the basic area. And so I start discovering everything you can do in this game. I figure out what talismans are. I get a rogue sword, and I head over talking to all the villagers, and I find my way to the farm eventually. And I realize, hey, I can make some money doing this. So I start doing a little bit of farming. I do that for a bit. I go sell it. I figure out what pets are, and I'm thought about saving up for it, but then I kind of forgot. I bought myself some armor and a weapon and decided to start mining after talking to the blacksmith guy. So I bought myself some armor and a weapon and a pickaxe, so I was ready to start mining. So I head over there and I start mining all this coal because I talked to the blacksmith earlier and he talked about how you could reforge with coal. So I decided to do that. I get to the gold mine and I end up getting the deep caverns after a little bit, and I really just mine for like a long time. After I get to the deep caverns, I go discover lapis, redstone, emeralds, and diamonds, eventually, and obsidian. So I die once because I was not prepared to go all the way, and I head back to the hub, and I figure out you can use /hub to get back, and that you can't use /mine to get back to the mine. So I go to the blacksmith, and I think I reforge my sword, and I get spicy on it, which is supposedly really good for like any sword, and I decide to keep it. After that, I look at the enchants, and I use the book method for some reason. I buy all these books and enchanting potions, or the bottle of enchanting. For some reason, instead of just spending the 30 levels it takes anyways to get the enchantment with the enchantment table. So I waste all my time getting that. Anyway, after that, I look up a good armor to get as a beginner, and I figure out that mushroom armor is a good set because at night you get like 3 times bonus on your stats or whatever. So I figure out how to get over there, and I make my way over there to get all the mushrooms I need, because you need mastery 3, I'm pretty sure, to get the crafting recipe for mushroom armor. So I'm spending all my time doing that to work towards my goal. And after a while of doing that, I decide to kill some of the things, and I finally get it. And so I go and I craft my armor. It's pretty simple. It's really cheap to craft. I didn't take that long to get, so very worth it. I craft 2 sets just in case something happened, you know. And I get back to the hub, and I figure out the what's it called? The auction house, right? And I look, and I find the Arak sword, and I'm like, hey, I want to save up for that because it's not too expensive and it's much better than my current sword. So I decide to make my money, I'm going to get a hoe and enchant it with Fortune 5 so I can get a lot of extra crops when I farm. So I start farming for like, honestly, a while. And I figure out that you can craft like enchanted versions of everything, which saves you inventory space, and so I don't have to run back as often. And I start doing carrots and potatoes and every farming I could, just to explore all my options and get some crafting recipes and mastery up, and more XP so I can level up to get to level 7 when I can unlock the bazaar. So I keep doing that, keep farming. I go back to the wheat eventually because I realize it's closer, so it's easier for me to be there and do it because it gives me about the same amount of money. And so I finally finished getting the money I need, and I go back and I buy it for only 50k, so I had a little bit of extra left over. So I start working on my next goal, which is getting myself an enchantment table with some books so I can get the bookshelf power to get better enchantments. I reforge all my armor and my weapon, and I head back to the mines. I get back down to the mines, and I go down to the very bottom to get the diamonds to craft my pickaxe and the obsidian to get my enchantment table. I died once, but I head back down and I get the last little bit I need to craft it. So I go back to my island, and I realize, oh, I forgot to get a diamond to craft the enchantment table. So I go back and I get the diamond, and I realize that oh wait, I can't craft it. And so I thought you might have to unlock it with the enchanting level ups, which I'm just being stupid here. I'm not crafting it right, so I'm wasting all my time doing this, looking through, figuring out why I can't craft it, even though I'm just crafting it wrong. So I finally realized what I'm doing wrong, and I have to go get another diamond to do it. And so I finally get to craft it correctly, and I accepted my mistake. And I got my enchantment table. So I head back to my island to go put it down with all my enchanting books, not my enchanting books, my bookshelves. And then after that, I'm claiming my advent calendar because I realized that I'm behind on all of it because I haven't played yet. And I get a lot of money. It's like 10k or 15k per day, which is crazy. And there's 3 gifts per day. So if I actually played, I would have had like 1.5 mil. More than that, actually. So after I claim my advent calendar, I get around 400k, and I start giving away my presents because I can't give them to myself, unfortunately. So I find this guy and I just give him all of them. It actually takes so long to give out presents. They need to fix that, honestly. It took me like 5 minutes just to give out all of my presents. Anyway, after that, he wants my snow minion, so I give it to him. Because I don't really know what the minions are, so I decided that he would put it to better use than I would. So after I give it to him, I don't do much. I go back to the auction house to look for an armor set, and I find out glaciate armor. So I buy myself a set of that, and I just decide that I want to go reforge it to get extra stats, so I do that. I sell all my extra stuff. Yeah, I reforge it all. And I realized that it's good for mining, so I also wanted to get to the end, so I got a grappling hook so I can travel around faster, and I start fighting all these zombies and monsters so I can level up to level 12 so I can get to the end. And this is my saddest moment so far. I'm just fighting these the spiders, right? And I'm like, oh, they're not too hard. And so I'm feeling kind of confident, and then I got stuck in a web, but he doesn't hit me, so that's good. But then I got stuck in another web, and so a few more get to pile up, so I'm like, okay, I have to kill them all now. And then I kind of get trapped here, and I get in a web, and then I die, and I lost 175k, which is a lot. And I got kind of annoyed after that, so I decided to quit. And so that's all I have for today. And maybe not tomorrow, but like every few days or so, I'll post a video with my progress updates. So yeah, I'll see you then.